Hi, it's Josie Carlson here. More video game cartoons today. Today we go back in time and take a look at the 1990s Mega Man cartoon released by Discotech in this complete series set. There were previously two sets of this series released by a different company, a separate Season 1 and a separate Season 2 set that took up more discs. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinions. Nice art there of the central characters on the cover. There's the spine. Other side, back cover. I like how they did this in the style of a video game box. Even got the old Capcom logo up there at the top. Got some funny random captions on the side there with those screenshots. Underneath, pretty much the same art. Here's the disc. There's nothing on the background. That's just plain white. But these even look like old Nintendo cartridges, so I really like the way they did that. And each one of these has a different character picture. You got Mega Man, Dr. Wily, Rush, and then on that one we get Proto Man. Mega Man, of course, is based on the video game series of the same name, but it does take some liberties and certainly Americanizes the show, setting it primarily in New York City. Dr. Light and Dr. Wily, of course, were once partners working together in the same lab, and when one of their robot designs went berserk, Wily stole the plans and ran off after Light having given him orders to destroy said plans. He, of course, uses those plans and the prototype robot to create his own robot, Proto Man. And then he ends up creating... Dr. Light creates his humanoid lab assistant robot, Rock, who's later converted into the fighting robot, Mega Man, so that he can fight against Dr. Wily and all of his schemes. And, of course, Dr. Light also builds Roll, the housekeeping robot, who becomes Mega Man's sidekick of sorts. And Dr. Wily, of course, has a wide array of robot masters that he unleashes on Mega Man. His primary henchman, of course, being Proto Man, and then the duo of Guts Man and Cut Man. Guts Man, of course, being the big and strong but a little slow guy. He's voiced by Gary Chalk, who had previously voiced King Hippo on Captain N, and this is pretty much the same kind of character. And then you have Cut Man, who serves a lot of the comic relief, talking in a nasally voice reminiscent of actor Peter Lorre. There's some great voice actors in this show, and I have to say, the voice acting in this show is actually much better than the voice acting in any of the video games, including Ian James Corlett voicing Mega Man, who ironically had previously voiced Dr. Wily on Captain N. One of my favorite 1990s, early 2000s voice actors, Scott McNeil voicing Proto Man, and he also voices Dr. Wily. But he'd voiced a lot of characters on a lot of shows in this time period. And the episode plots, of course, get really silly and ridiculous. I mean, there's one episode where Dr. Wily hatches a plan to have robots revert into caveman robots. There's another episode where he tries to make the moon fall. There's an episode where a group of ancient lion men come back to the Earth and transform people into lion people and then brainwash Dr. Light and Dr. Wily. So you can kind of see there's a lot of the basic cartoon cliches of the day, but it is a decent looking set overall. Sadly, no bonus features, but I am glad that we get all of this stuff in one place at long last rather than having to go buy two out of print sets. This set might be out of print as well, so you might want to look into that if you're considering buying this. But I can recommend this to anyone who's a fan of Mega Man or perhaps grew up with the show or just has a lot of 90s nostalgia cravings. How about you? Are you a fan of the Mega Man cartoon from the 1990s? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more comics. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure to listen to like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.